YouTube? Well, it's been a month since I've had the Fiesta here, so I thought I would kind of do this little 1 month video. I did a 1 month blog on To the Red Line. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, I thought I would just kind of go along with the blog and do a little video and show you, hey, this is what's going on in Fiesta land. So, first of all, nothing really has been going on, and I guess that's a good thing, besides the whole check engine light thing at 900 miles, which really pissed me off, you know, that day. I was driving to work, and it was like, really? Just got the car like a week ago, and check engine light came on, whatever. Got it checked out. Apparently, they think the engine bay was power sprayed, or power washed, whatever you say, in the dealership that I got the car from. Now, I didn't buy the car from my dealership, or I did buy the car from my dealership, but we had to go get it from another dealership, and they think that's what happened up there, and it got condensation in it, caused it to fail. I hope the wind isn't causing... There's a train coming. Really hate this location sometimes because of that train, but yet it's the most awesome place to do this because it's empty. Anyways, that was my little hiccup in the road. 900 miles, check engine light, mass airflow sensor was replaced. Haven't had any trouble with it since. Everything's been trouble-free and perfect. So, other than that, let's go across a couple little details. I'm going to grab you here. Let's go ahead and grab our key. Key's holding up well. No real major scratches on it. Everything's still perfect. I did get a Ford lanyard, I know. I couldn't walk around with a Honda lanyard anymore. So, 2,713 miles. I know. To have a car a month. Ooh. To have a car a month and have that many miles on it, you know, I must be crazy. But honestly, it kind of, you get in that mood where it's like, oh, you get a new car, you gotta drive it, you gotta drive it, you gotta drive it. And that's basically all that was, you know. I've gotten that out now. Now I'm just going back to work, trying to stay at home, trying not to go out a whole bunch and drive everywhere. Let's see. We got 36.9 average miles per gallon. Now that's down from what it was earlier because it's been quite warm in Richmond. I've been having to run an AC a lot, and I do drive almost all city. There's no highway on my commute, and that's mostly why. I hear a train, I think. No, that's a bus. Just kidding. And that's what my average, that's the lifetime. I keep the lifetime on the car, and then over here on my scan gauge, which I'll show you in a minute, that's what I have the overall. No, that totally is a train. Alright, windows up, everybody. Of course, he's going like 3 miles an hour. So over here we have our Ultra Gauge, or Ultra Gauge 2. Of course, I have it set up to monitor engine temperature, instant miles per gallon. Of course, you don't see anything because the car's not on. Fuel level percentage is currently at 57.2. It monitors battery voltage. Total runtime is 32 hours and 55 minutes. That was a really short train. I mean, really short. Wow. Okay, anyway. And of course, the average miles per gallon for this tank, which I reset every time I fill up, is 38.7. Now, considering it's been a really hot week and I've been running around the city, that's not too bad, actually. I think that's pretty good. That's the miles per gallon. I think I'm doing better than... Actually, I am doing better than what the EPA says, but then again, they have to be conservative, otherwise we get Honda Civic owners that think that their cars are magic and should get... I won't even go into that. Y'all have heard about that. Yeah, Other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at the outside, just to show you a few little things. You know you're starting to get used to the car when your alloy wheels have some dust on them. I have gotten used to the car. I'm not washing it every 3 days and doing all this good stuff. I do need to get some Goo Gone and get rid of the freaking sticky stuff that's left over from the sticker that was on the wheels. There's little stickers that are on the wheels when you first get the car, and it leaves this crap on them, so I need to get some Goo Gone on that. The brakes, if you look real close, still have the original hash marks in them, even after almost 3,000 miles of usage. I can still barely see the hash marks. Of course, they're still smooth as glass, as I would expect. I just noticed this. You can see the washer bottle in there. Ha! Imagine that. And let's see, I haven't had any dings or scratches really. I have figured out this chrome up here, as you can see right now, it freaking attracts water spots like nobody's business. So that's something I like to kind of keep an eye on, because I don't want it to get messed up. I need new tags. Other than that, I kind of want mud guards, because then this happens, but I don't want to pay for them, and they always break. Like on the Civic, they broke, because I would run over something, or snow would get up in them and pull them off. So, I mean, I'll get it washed this week, but that's nothing major. I love this extra rubber on these tires. Cheap Korean shit. Really nothing that much else. Of course, the same mud over here. And, you know, this is so weird, but I don't know why they put cloth. There's like this cloth material on the inside here. That just seems to me like it's going to get really dirty, and I don't know why they decided to do that, but whatever. As you can see, look at all the road crap up there. But maybe, hey, if it's power wash, maybe it'll come out. I don't know. Who am I to say? One little thing I did notice the other day when I was kind of waxing, not other day, but a few weeks ago, last time I had it washed, is that these reflectors, I don't know if you can see that, they kind of move around a little bit. And I thought that was kind of cheap, because they kind of squiggle around. But again, I mean, $17,000 car. Going around to the back, I did get the windows tinted. I don't know if you can see this. There's a little bubble here in the tint. I'm gonna have to get that fixed, because I'm not gonna. And there's another one here. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna get fixed. But other than that, of course, capless fuel filler, all that good stuff. I absolutely love that. Everything else has been going good. Of course, the windows here are tinted, and they got really freaking close. I mean, you can't even see the line. And I was impressed for the most part with their job, but like there's a few little bubbles in these little quarter windows that are kind of hard. So I'm gonna get those fixed. Other than that, of course, you're gonna have some marks from everyday usage and whatnot. And I know I haven't. Look at the floorboards; they're horribly dirty. I know, awful. I'm such a bad car owner. There's some over here too, but like I said, I'm getting used to it, so I'm not obsessively cleaning it every day. The sync system, I've had the iPod kick it offline because it does this weird thing where it's like, oh, just kidding, I don't want to do anything because I'm an Apple product and this is made by Microsoft. But it's really easily fixed by just turning off the stereo system and turning it back on. I will note that when I first got the car, the gearbox was really notchy. It's kind of gotten a lot better as it's gotten, everything's gotten moved in and broken in. That's the word I'm looking for. I noticed, I read a Car and Driver article today, and they were complaining about the gearbox and how it felt really notchy and whatnot. And I said, well, yeah, it is notchy, but once it breaks in, it's perfectly fine. I don't really see a problem with it. 1 to 2 is the change that I don't really like. 2 to 3 is great. 3 to 4 is great. 4 to 5 is okay. It's kind of up and far. But again, cheap little car. I know everyone's going to scream fit, but don't even get me started on the level of equipment on this car at a cheaper price versus a fit. Okay, let's just not start that discussion. And another thing they complained about, which I don't really get, is you see the soft touch materials where it ends here and it turns into the other materials that kind of has this character line in it. They complained that it always casted glare even in low sunlight. Okay, the sun's up there, dashboard's here. I see hardly any glare. I really don't see what they're talking about at all. I think Car and Driver kind of has a bias towards Honda sometimes, but that's just me. I really don't understand why they were bitching about it. I honestly don't see it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Other than that, let's see. I'm going to put you back over here because I'm talking too much. I really don't have anything else to report other than a bug on my dashboard. Go away! Get out! No, that's the door handle. Go! Other than that, this thing, the AC is on and you're trying to merge on the highway, forget it. You're just going to have to be content with going slow because it's not going to happen. The AC really sucks out a lot of power, although it does blow really cold and it gets cold really fast, so I guess I really can't complain. It would be one thing if the air conditioning were really shitty and it made the car feel like crap, but it makes the car feel like crap sometimes, but hey, it works well. Other than that, I have no other real things to talk about. The seats, actually I do have one more thing to talk about. I noticed this the other day. Had the car a month. Ignore the crumbs. I don't know if you can see that, but there are a few little crease marks in the cloth right here where I get in all the time, where my skinny butt sits. I'm not really worried about that. I mean, it's not like the cloth is wearing down. It's just natural creases where you get in and out. Happens with every seat. Just thought I would notice it, and I have scratched up this little, whatever you call this, plastic thing right here with my shoes, but I don't think it's anything that won't come out with some interior cleaner. And with that, put you back up there, I think that's about it. Of course I'm going to say that and I'm going to think of something else, but thanks for watching, guys. I know this has been a 10-minute video, but look forward to the next update. I won't do one every month, I promise. That would just be boring. I'll probably do one at 6 months, which will be in November. So we'll do a 6-month update, and of course, you'll see things here and there when I think about them. So, thanks for watching, and see you later.